Hello gamers, welcome to this video. I've been playing on Hypixel for almost 4 years now, and I've gotten to know of a lot of the people in the community. I thought it would be a cool idea to ask people what they think about the server, specifically ask the most active players what they think about the games they play the most. So here's a video where I interview Leaderboard's players on their respective games. Also, thanks for 300 subscribers. As is tradition, I will be releasing the final version of my texture pack at the end of the video for the 2 people that actually like it. Without further ado, here's the video. Question 1. What do you like about this game?
Nothing. I absolutely hate it. I actually have once, back when code duping was still a thing, making a notch every single map was actually kind of fun. And then just notching on other people, just ruining their entire life, that was fun.
No matter what your skill level is, the game itself is a perfect blend of fun and challenge at the same time.
What I like about the game, I guess, is the creativity. It has a big creativity aspect that you're able to do whatever you like within the game. This used to be back in the about a year ago when there used to be massive build battle parties where a lot of the pro builders would come together as a group and they would build massive pots in a pro mode, and then from the lowest tier builders would take aspects from their build and put it onto theirs, so all kind of the builds mushed together. We created one nice thing, if that makes any sense or whatsoever.
I know, it's just fun, isn't it?
Alright.
That's all I can see. There's not actually much to like about it. It's just the same thing over and over again.
Without questing, I wouldn't have tried all the other games like Paintball, TKR, and Quake. And I would have never played it. And before that, I only used to play Bed Wars, Skulls, and Duels. But since I started questing, I actually have decent stats in every game. It also helps me get my progress towards my tiers for the APs. So I guess that's nice.
I like it because it's just something to do.
Alright.
Because it offers a vastly different fighting experience than any other game has, with lots of fast-paced mobility abilities or damage-heavy characters. There is a lot of thought and strategy involved in this game. Playing in 1v1s is also a very big part why I like this game so much. It's to test your skill, see how good you can play against other strong players. I've taken part in a lot of community-hosted tournaments and I usually do very well. I have even hosted a few tournaments myself.
I like fast-paced PvP, and Skywars is exactly that. It's not too long, has not that many hackers, and you can outplay anyone with ease because of the void, making it more interesting than games like duels or survival games.
Question 2. What do you not like about this game?
Some of the 3-pointers, they just shouldn't be 3-pointers.
Oh. Like the 1-point ones, or?
I think some of the 1-point-ones should become 3-point-ones, and ones like the pig rider and the zombie one should become 1-pointers.
I don't like the way most Quakers play the game nowadays. Let's just say it drastically changed over time.
Almost everything. The players are shit. Then Skybasers can be very troublesome. And the wait time, you basically have to wait 10 minutes before you do anything.
Okay, some quests are really, really dumb. For example, the Skywars Corrupted Game quest is just... Sometimes it can take 20 games, and on other days you can get 3 in a row. It's just RNG, and then, if you don't like a game, you have to force yourself to play so you can actually get the quest.
More.
Thank you. Next question.
I don't like how the voting system is completely rigged. So highly inappropriate builds are usually the ones that win. The themes are so repetitive. And not only that, but there's a lot of people who use lists to win, and people who will make clients. I know a lot of higher tier builders do clients. So it gets to a point where you've done the same thing 7 different times.
Pit achievements. Essentially, in order to get on leaderboards, you either have to have been playing the game since the first year it came out, or you have to boost and cheat.
I don't like sweats and how it became way more tryhard than a few years ago in RNG, even more in insane mode when you can be full DA or full iron missing chesed plate only from Earth Starter Island. I don't like rank 2 mainly because of hackers.
One of the things I don't like about this game is the sheer lack of change. Smash is one of those games that is not very popular among the network. The last update we got was a balance and call update, with a few bug fixes, which was back in January of 2018. The last update we got were 5 bug fixes, out of which 3 were achievements. of which again 2 were possibly fixed, a bug fix that nerfed Cryomancer and one fix that was actually good, spectator punching fix. Though, I have to add, spec punching isn't entirely fixed, because you can still kill your enemy when they are at 0 health while respawning or when you are their team. The admins clearly lack the knowledge which bugs they have to fix to make the game better, instead of fixing achievements.
What do you think could be done to make this game better?
Yeah, probably just like include some more like rounds. Like they used to have the ender pearl one, didn't they? And they removed that, which kind of like ruined it a bit. In the center one, there's like a present one. I think they should make that a permanent one, since it's just a nice round.
I think there should be a questing leaderboard in the main lobby. And about the leveling rewards, I think if they add new leveling rewards, there should be like you need a certain number of quests to actually claim this reward. Let's say there's a reward for 300. You can only claim it if you have like, I don't know, 8K
So like it
quests.
rewards people who actually play instead of just paying money for
exactly.
the server.
'Cause you can
If they banned all the boosters and cheaters, account sharers, maybe not the account sharers, and if they rebalance some of the achievements, because like get 10-star in UHC as a challenge achievement is absolutely ridiculous. In Pit, the max renown shop, there's like 2 people in the entire server who have it.
Just get rid of everyone, the community, get rid of the builders, they all suck. Just get rid of the game, honestly, at this point.
I would say bug fixes, but like they already fixed the bugs like 2 months ago. Now I would say maybe balance the kits a bit, because some of the kits are very broken. It's just unfair to like new players. When you get like a punch 2 bow like right off the spawn,
Yeah.
it's just unfair.
The game and the game's economy has been updated a few times now, and not necessarily for better. I would not go into detail since I have posted on the forums, and there are a few others who posted on the forums with suggestions on how to make the game better.
As I pointed out in the last question, this game just needs more change, more balancing. Heck, even adding content like a new playable hero would do. I see a ranked competitive 1v1 mode as a good addition too. I think it will need lots of bug fixes too, because it is jack full of them.
To be honest, I don't know, because sweats is the logic evolution. Playing more the game makes you better, so I don't think anything can be done to prevent that. Indeed, no hackers, but it's not the problem only for this game now. On nerf frogging insane.
What do you think about the community?
Can I say this? Like, you're either 12 or you're either like 25. It's like one or the other. I could throw a lot of shade right now.
I don't think I want to include personal drama in this.
Oh yeah, no, you sure about that?
Yeah.
Can I talk about more? Here's the thing. I don't know how I feel about it, because there's either really nice people or just really shitty people. It's either the one.
It's absolutely garbage, honestly. I don't talk to them. They're all cheaters and boosters. Some of them are nice. I talk to a couple of them, but most of them I just no thanks.
Quake is a great game, and the Quake community is one of the best on the server. It is not so big, but it is just big enough so almost everyone knows everyone. I urge you to stay the way you are, and always welcome new players to the community. Please, don't be rude to them. We all started out with a basic. If you see someone trying to learn Quake, offer advice or tell them they are doing a good job for a beginner. Hopefully, they'll play Quake for a long time and not turn back, leave the game, and never come back to the Classics lobby. It takes so little to discourage someone these days, and so much to keep them close. The Quake community already does a good job of this, but I would love to see it continue.
Absolute shit. Fuck all of them. I mean, some people are good, but like majority of them, yikes. House players, if you're watching this video, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Okay.
I'm not entirely fond of the community. There are a lot of bad apples and toxic players. Most people will just quit against good players and focus more on grinding coins for prestiges, instead of getting better at the game. The community is very small, so I know a really big part of it. The Smash forums is probably the biggest shithole of the community. There isn't really going any good thread around, and most of the threads that are posted are just spam.
The community is nice, I would say, but not really towards me, even though it's because I'm toxic, so it's understandable now.
Do you still enjoy this game?
You're funny.
No. Most of what I've got left is in games I just hate, so I'm just not going to do it. I've reached a point where I've done all the AP in like all the games I like. I'm basically done with AP hunting for a while.
Probably not as much as I used to. Like, being the same thing over and over again does get a bit boring, doesn't it?
I do, but I only play Quake with friends now.
No.
Alright.
Not at all. But if someone wants carries and can just like chill and then just maybe talk while playing the game, I think that's so like terrible. It's like every other game on the server. It's more fun when you play with other people.
Yeah, I've picked it up like crazy over the past 5 days. For the past 5 days, I've done 65 quests per day.
Yes, I still enjoy this game. It's by far my favorite game mode on the server.
I still enjoy it, but way less than at the beginning, probably because of me being more known and BC. It's been 8 while that I play the game.
What motivated you to grind for leaderboards?
When I came back to Minecraft, I had like no stats. I had 6k AP and 4k quests in January. Now I have almost 17k AP and almost 10k quests just in 5 months.
So like increasing your stats overall in the server.
Yeah, because when I came back, everyone had better stats than me. Like, it just felt so weird that people who are miles below me, then 1.5 years later, I come back.
Self-consciousness is the best motivator,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
I'm gonna sound like the worst person. I'm gonna say cloud.
So basically just
I
recognition.
genuinely hate the game. Like, yeah, I hate the game. So like, the only reason I grinded it was for cloud, like to be known in the community, and it clearly works. Like a lot of people just know me when I join lobbies.
At first, I just played the game like a casual Quaker. Supposmac has been my great inspiration at the time. I spent hours, days, and weeks playing with him. At some point, it became obvious I'll get on the top 10 leaderboard, and it got me a little excited. It wasn't easy though. The number 1 spot had a huge lead of about 200k kills. Finally, after a bit over 1.5 years of playing, I got to number 1. One of the most positive things that came out of this is our guild, Rebel.
Since they added the leaderboards to the game, I was already on. Because they weren't in the game for a long time.
Oh, so you just started in the leaderboards.
Yeah, and when they were on Planky, I think I reached top 10 without realising. I just
wow,
did AP.
alright.
Just me being pathetic, from being honest. I was a Kermit, and I just hated Pepe's. And I started playing, I saw this guy called Pepe the Frog on the leaderboards. I was like, nah, he can't be on the leaderboards. So I just grinded and I hit. Yeah, I got to pass him. About, I think it was like 2.5 months I passed him. And I was like, right, let's just carry on grinding. And then I got top 10.
First, I did not really like wanted to go for leaderboards. I didn't even think about it. I was just playing for guild experience. And I said it kind of went overhand. And once I got like close to like 9k kills, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for leaderboards. And I spent like 20 hours.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
Maybe not 20.
At the very release of Smash Heroes, I set a goal for myself to get on the leaderboard one day. It kind of faded away over time, and it was never really my goal for the game necessarily. After I got my first big milestone in Smash, my first Master Skin, I wanted to achieve more. So I went on to grind more Master Skins, and on the way I was almost constantly checking my progress on the plank.io leaderboard. The small and incremental steps to climbing higher and higher on the leaderboard motivated me more, and eventually led me to the place where I'm at now.
I started grinding originally to pass YouTubers I was watching at the time in 2016, Acidic Blitz and ErtrycheZ. I never passed them in 2016 because I got bored, so I tried in 2017 and finally done that, but since I enjoyed the game I decided to play it more, but I stopped once again in May 2018 after reaching top 100 with the best at like top 85. Once I got my new PC in the end of the year I played it again and enjoyed, so I decided to grind until leaderboards. The first one being the Stars Pound that I reached in the beginning of June 2019, and now I'm grinding for positions.
Hello, this is the texture pack. It has this. It has these. It has this. I didn't make this. I did make this though. I made this partially. I made the warmth. I made the sword. No one likes it. I don't care. Hey, that's kind of cool actually. It has that. 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 It has this terrible GUI. From now on it has this. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. This video took a lot of effort and I really enjoyed making it. Thanks. See you